Dear Mrs Hossenfelder, thank you very much for your recently published materials, particularly How I Lost Trust in Scientists, or This is Why Physics is Dying. Physics is dying because for some time it has been feeding on dead food, which are mathematical science fiction theories. For example, set theory, which is spectacularly flawed from the scientific point of view. I agree with the overwhelming majority of what you said. Yes, the situation in the area of fundamental research is bad, very bad. Mr. Peter Woit and Mr. Eric Weinstein are doing a good job pointing out that widely accepted, modern, trendy, scientific theories are simply incorrect. This is a fact that the scientific community, except a few people, for some reason fails to notice or to admit. Mr. Woit and Mr. Weinstein, leaving the circle of followers of the false scientific cult, don't want to find themselves in an empty space. It is natural reaction they try to seek alternatives and present their proposals. However, they immediately fall into the same traps that ensnared their predecessors. The problem is deeper than one might think. It concerns a kind of Dunning-Kruger effect, operating on a macro scale throughout the scientific community. The world of science conducts extensive analysis using mathematical tools referred to as numbers, and draws far-reaching conclusions from this analysis. However, the scientific world, including and especially scientific elite of the world, does not understand what a mathematical object number is and how to distinguish this mathematical object from other object, which is the symbolic representation of number. This leads to very serious errors. I point out this issue in an open letter to Sir Roger Penrose, which you can find out on ResearchGate and on YouTube. And here comes the challenge. Dear Mrs. Hossenfelder, if you believe you know what a mathematical object number is, and how to distinguish the mathematical object number from the object symbolic representation of number, or if you know anyone of the scientific community who claims to have such knowledge, please speak with me live for a few minutes, and I will prove that the knowledge in this area is incorrect, incomplete, and sometimes leads to false conclusions. A spectacular example of such an error is Cantor's diagonal argument, and consequently the set theory, initiator of which is considered to be Georg Cantor. I am for your disposal, Mrs. Hossenfelder. Best regards, Adam Polak.